So I had the opportunity to join this one company that taught a lot about electrical safety. So my bank account would get a little bit bigger every single week. My savings would grow. I was making pretty good money as just someone who worked, 7 a.m. to 7 or 8 p.m. 5 or 6 days a week. But what really wasn't, I saw how much money that I was selling, and then of course my take home on that, which was substantially lower. When I saw that I was so good at this one thing, I realized that I might have the ability to go off and do this on my own. I strive for productivity. I want to work. I want to push myself as hard as I can. And while we were working rigorously hard, really hard to make as much money as possible, there was still a cap. And I felt like I still could do more, but I didn't have that opportunity at that company. I didn't see a light at the end of the tunnel. It was the same routine every day. There were no extra opportunities for extra financial gain as an employee. Some want that growth, some want that financial gain, that time off, that passive income. Whatever that success looks like for you, it's very difficult as an employee. Growing up, I've always been a little entrepreneur, as my mom liked to say. I'll tell you what though, it was scary every single time that I did it, and I've never truly succeeded in it. Every little thing I've ever tried, I've always failed. So there was definitely fear. I have so much to lose if I fail. It took a lot of time and a lot of convincing, but it's been worth it the entire time. Well, the fear was losing everything, materialistic of course, but it was having the apartment that I was living in at the time. It was having that one car payment that I had at the time. We didn't have anything super fancy, but there was materialistic items to lose, stuff that we relied on pretty heavily as a family. Me, my child, my lady, and the fear was if I took this leap of faith and quit the company that was giving me a stable income, nothing to grow but a stable income, all that hard work I put into saving would just get wiped out. The fear was if I took this leap of faith and started this company, would I fail? If I failed, what would happen? Well, what would happen is, we'd have to live off the backs of others until I got off my feet again. I looked at the numbers about how expensive it would be to actually start an electrical business. The tools, the vehicles, the marketing. You can't get anything in this company without good marketing. And marketing, especially in the beginning, is an expensive item to tackle. You need videographers, photographers. There's such a wide range of things that you realistically need to actually build something profitable, build something that you're not drowning in debt in, build something that I'm not relying on a super big loan on. That all went away with Keil Electric because the team was already here. The marketing team, the experts, the people who have already built companies from the ground up and made them worth millions were already here. Everything that would have been that huge financial burden was already addressed and was already provided and already taken care of, and that is what made it worth it. Well, this wasn't like sharing something with a family member or a sibling or a partner. This was like a meal. This was huge. This is sharing something that you believe is going to be worth a bunch of money in the future, and a number that I still can't even fathom. And having to plan for that and making sure that not just myself, but everyone gets the equity that's fair for them was a thought I've never had before. Mentally, it means that I have a lot that I can gain if I put in the work and if I keep putting in the passion and everything that it takes to build this company up, that I will see a return. I'm seeing a return just by my day-to-day living, that 25% not even included. That 25% is the long-term investment. I'm not just working in the short term. This is the plan for the long term. And that financial incentive, of course, is, eye-opening. I mean, when you start thinking about what number that could be in terms of a payout in the future, or eventually what that, biannual payout would be, it's making me realize that passive income is something that can still be reached. It's making me realize that, being comfortable and financially successful is something that is within fathom, that is reachable. It's an honor to actually have an honorable amount, you know, but I show every single day that I'm deserving of it, not just to the team that I work with, but also to myself and to my family. Do you see a light at the end of the tunnel? And if so, or if not, is that going to lead you to where you want to become? You know, some people are perfectly content living a pretty relatively easy life, you know, and that's okay. Some people don't want to go out and put their blood, sweat, and tears into growing something massive. I know society has made it this awesome thing that is what you should do, but not everyone wants to, and that's okay. But if you are someone who wants to put your blood, sweat, and tears to all this, to really go somewhere, to leave a name on, to leave a legacy, to, you know, to provide for your family, to have financial freedom and travel the world and do all these crazy things. I mean, you've got to put in the work.